So again, we're going to the gentleman's PS2 choice. I think this is a very safe choice for both players.
They both have some room to be comfortable, either to run away for a moment and make some space, or to just kind of slowly close in. So we'll probably see a couple interims between actual scrambles and see them try to make some plays.
So I think there might be a little bit of technical difficulties. We do have, unfortunately, we have to change some controls.
We've all been there. We've all forgot about a C-stick assignment or erased the wrong name, that kind of thing. This just happens.
Maybe we chose the wrong rule set. But, yeah. So what we can look for sure is that there's going to be some pretty big swings from Key. But I know, like I said, Key improved greatly in these tournament situations. They're on the come up for sure. So I'm excited to see how this game starts off.
Piper center stage goes Yoshi's way right at the beginning here, but almost an opportunity for some big damage there.
Yeah, again, we have Yoshi just kind of swinging at Key, trying to force these situations, and I don't think that he needs to take any risk in these right now.
Okay.
Ghost and Kami, station 6.
A little bit of risk there throwing that egg, but it worked out very well. Yeah, the eggs, I think, are a big deal. Probably maybe just a little bit less important than Gordo's, but just by a hair.
But again, like, okay. I don't think we can contest D3 like that, because right now we have Key kind of dictating the tempo of the game, using these Gordos to zone out JankTrees. But we don't know early game. Both these characters extremely heavy, but also tons of kill power.
Right, and Yoshi does have a really good time against most big bodies. But that's going to go, okay. Very good DI on that one, surviving by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, and you know, once again, he just doing a great job harassing with these F tilts, pushing great corner pressure, and unfortunately that's the end of JankTrees. So now, no need to overextend your welcome, no need to push too many buttons in disadvantage. But what we can see right now is that he is just holding the center stage. Again, it's very similar to this classic and Surf game, and they are just locking down the center stage.
So what I would like to be seeing a little bit more here from JankTrees would be some Nair out of shield. I know that's the Yoshi classic, everyone's sick of seeing it, but it does have good returns in situations like this. Right there would have been great for it.
Very close with the butt bomb. I do like that choice of an aggressive option, but okay, once again, great off smash from JankTrees. What we need, but again, script. I mean, he just unfazed from losing that stock, playing his own game, playing his own tempo.
Okay, got an opening there. Unfortunately, opportunity for big damage didn't quite go his way. This is a tense situation. He's a little bit low on resources.
Yeah, you have.
Okay, made it back up. Plays right back out.
Very close to having his life taken away with that double jump armor. I feel like that is a very, very kind of like a red herring resource for Yoshi in this matchup. But again, here, excellent usage of the Gordo, staying in the corner, but I don't think you want to be above Yoshi that much.
So I think there's some room here to leverage the egg a little bit more. The advantage of having two of them on the screen at the same time, rather instead of just one Gordo, can really make a difference. Good setup by Key. Again,
just calling out all of these jumps so successfully. Great back air.
You're getting some very clean DDD stuff here. A lot of just holding that moment, frustrating the opponent. Maybe not to the point of tilt or anything, but just sort of asking them to commit to something like you were talking about, and then cashing in on the guess, on not a guess so much, but a good read.
Yeah, and great job from JankTrees calling out the D3 landing with that down smash, but he right back to what he's doing so well throughout this game, holding pressure on Yoshi and holding him in disadvantage, giving him no option. That shield is broken.
Yeah.
And that is the end of game one.
Pretty explosive end of things, but hey, that's what DDD does, man. He's a heavy. They bust shields. It's their day job.
What a way to end the set. There is no, that is a demoralizing way to lose the game, but you have to maintain composure if you are JankTrees. So I believe we're going to small battlefield. I don't know, this is essentially another PS2-esque stage, and it looks like he had a phenomenal time on that type of stage, and we're compacting the blast zones.
Yeah, and I think Yoshi did spend a lot of time in Hypersense as well, so that might be a double-edged sword for him. But we'll see here. There may be a little bit. It's a little cramped, a little more cramped compared to PS2. So we may be seeing just a little bit more keeping D3 out of his comfort zone. At least that's what I'm hoping to see here.
Absolutely. What I'm looking to see from JankTrees is him not holding forward so much in this game. Yoshi has a very good job and a very innate ability to combo you. Just wait for D3 to throw something. Right now, we're just in a very precarious situation where, again, Key dictating the tempo of the game, holding Yoshi in this disadvantaging corner state. And even though he's flying right above him, Jank isn't getting any punishes.
And I'm noticing that Key has made an adjustment here that's really been effective, which is instead of relying on Gordo, as soon as he has space, he chooses to inhale instead to discourage any eggs thrown by Yoshi, because that seems to be working out in his favor pretty well.
But, again, Jank doing a very good job. Maybe the small stage is to his advantage. What a good counter.
Unfortunate reversal right there.
Yeah.
If you're D3.
Very good job by JankTrees. And you know, we do see him calming down and slowing down the set.
There we go, good up tilt, but does get reversal, and unfortunately D3 gets out of hit stun pretty quickly, being that heavy and at low percent, so he did reversal on that one.
Absolutely, and one thing that we have to look right now is, can JankTrees, oh, you don't want to get your shield broken a second time.
Okay, though, this is a lot of good extra credit. No kill here, but oh, that was a close one. Saved his double jump and just barely makes it back with that air dodge. All right, smart. Goes back to center stage.
Very clever job mixing up his recovery by JankTrees. Now trying to run through the D3. But one thing that we do have, again, Kate holding him in the corner. I think we do have to look for a way to close out this stock sooner rather than later, because Yoshi with Rage will take your life in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely, and the right kind of spacing, if he can get D3 up to near the top blast zone, a Rage up air from Yoshi has some real oomph to it, and it could really close out a stock earlier than D3 might expect.
Yeah, and good nair out of shield from, just like you mentioned, from JankTrees, but we do have to see, there might have been a bigger punish on the table, I feel like, from JankTrees.
I respect going for that choice, even if that was an error, because that was at least that gets him right back where he was. Now he has to beat Yoshi at ledge again. He's doing a very good job keeping him at ledge right here.
Yeah, and one thing that we can see
unfortunately, commentator's curse, but he did cash in a really good, he just knew that he had enough time to do it.
What a phenomenal turnaround for JankTrees. Using these, and of course I mentioned that he's doing a great job preserving his life, and then
I mean, I think regardless, you can't take that away from him. He survived the 160 and used that rage very, very well.
Yeah, and you know, one thing that we can see that he is just kind of struggling with this smaller stage and ramp area. Blazo's not really helping him out that much.
Yeah, I know we were a little skeptical on the stage format being so close to PS2, but it really does seem like it's doing a good job for him here.
What a call out! What a call out!
That is a very strong spike.
Very good job by JankTrees.
All right, well, some great adjustments by JankTrees on that, and now we have an even game here, and we're going into game 3.
Yeah, and this is where your stage striking becomes so important. It is so crucial to make sure that you're banning these larger cities like Town, PS2, maybe even FD.
We're just listening for the stage choice right now.
So let's see. We know that Cave and Town are banned. So going to Smashville again, a smaller stage choice. So definitely an interesting option by Key.
All right, no character changes. I didn't expect to see that after everything being so close. two games. But
No, I don't think there's any need for Key to throw out a character change. He did a very good job in game 1. I think he just needs to calm down, readjust his plan, and not fall for this Yoshi shield pressure.
And I think that was a great little starter there. Only gets 22 on it, but gets off scot-free. All right, so the stage has gotten even smaller now horizontally.
Again, but it's not giving Key anywhere to set up, and Jank's doing a good job of throwing out an egg, using it to cover his approach, and then stuff out Key's jumps. So what we see right now is that it's kind of this war of attrition between projectiles, Alchemist, you know?
Yeah. And it's kind of at the point here where they're just doing a lot of poking at each other, and then as soon as the space is made, you'll see projectiles come out. See right there. But I mean, it's one of those if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. But I've seen both of them get really big reward off of hitting them, so I can tell they're trying to play this game. They're doing like a little chess match with projectiles at the moment.
Yeah, and great option coverage by JankTrees. Good way to land, and very good job stuffing out Key's approach with these nairs. Like you mentioned, great way for Yoshi to kind of halt D3 in neutral. But now, this is the hard part. You have to look for that kill.
Oh, okay, that was a tense moment there. Yoshi with no double jump and not good egg lift either. I would opt for a trade.
Yeah, and
Yoshi probably one of the characters best equipped to trade with the heavies, but still, you can't
what
let that
a
add up like that.
night from Key. You know, Key doing a very good job just kind of holding this advantage state and not pushing too hard against JankTrees.
He's definitely, okay, we've got Rage Dedede. He's pretty much maxed out on Rage, which means that we're going to see some big hits if he can land them. However, Yoshi should just have to breathe on him.
What a headbutt from JankTrees. Again, Yoshi just very good at calling out these jump approaches and just dictating that tempo of neutral. JankTrees has shifted his playstyle entirely from game 1, where he was kind of running in and mashing on Key's shield. But he's kept the same plan of just keep Yoshi in the corner, hit him with big projectiles, and force bad decisions.
That was close. That was close.
Yeah, you're in big trouble. This is not a situation you want to be in if you are JankTrees.
This is some sort of weird new version of like multi-ball tennis we have going on right now with the eggs and Gordos flying back and forth.
I think this is the first time we saw a really good coverage from Key.
So not only does Gordo do a lot of damage and have lots of knockback, but lots of hits done. For situations exactly like we just saw where it's set up for that up tilt confirmed.
Yeah, and what we can see from Key is now, you know, he basically racked up 100% uncontested. So now he can play as aggressive as he wants. This is for
and I think part of that also, though, on the other end is keeping your mindset and holding that advantage and milking it for as much as you can.
Yeah, because you can't get hit by these errant eggs, though. And JankTrees just staying on that platform, making D3 jump. Very, very smart plan when you're behind the 8 ball in this situation.
Fight, Mark. Station 14.
And now we're seeing just a reversal of the last stock where
Station 14.
you have JankTrees just racking up tons of percent.
That was a good call out with Dare on the spot dodge, but see what he does with it. Okay, not falling for the up air trap. Good mix up on that, but unfortunately called out on losing his ledge invincibility. See here. Okay, that move sometimes breaks shields.
Yeah, and that is a rotten egg that we're staring at, unfortunately.
Okay.
Very good use of the jump.
Yep.
Dead.
Sweet spot, fair to up air, Yoshi's bread and butter.
Yeah, and you know what? This is still anyone's game.
Okay, so we just saw something that I've been noticing here, which is that JankTrees has been adjusting how he's dealing with shield, where he's not attacking it from the front as much anymore. He's either making it ambiguous or outright landing behind on shield, and unfortunately D3 does not have the out of shield game to work very well against that.
Good corner pressure from Key. I do want to see a little bit more of this. Oh, that could be it.
Not yet. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate way to end the set. What a good, great set overall. But unfortunately, JankTrees just SD.
Omega, Avalon, 13.